Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. Today we are on episode 67 of Leviticus, and today we will be concluding Leviticus. This episode is entitled The Tithe, and we're going to be reading today from Leviticus chapter 27, verses 29 to 34. A little shorter section as we conclude today. But we conclude with God talking about the tithe and what he expects, what his expectations are with that. All right, so let's read here. This is Leviticus chapter 27, verses 29 to 34. No person devoted to destruction may be ransomed. They are to be put to death. Okay, this verse goes back to what we were talking about the past 2 days about you could redeem somebody or something if you dedicated to them to the Lord. Okay. However, if someone is going to be killed or with capital punishment, they can't be redeemed. Okay. If you committed murder and murdered someone, you have to be killed. Okay. There's no redemption. You can't go, well, that person can be redeemed for $200 and they can go free. Nope. God said you can't be redeemed. If that's the case here. So no person devoted to destruction. That means capital punishment. Okay. Verse 30. A tithe of everything from the land, whether grain from the soil, fruit from the trees, belongs to the Lord. It is holy to the Lord. Again, a tithe means a tenth. Okay, so the tenth. It all belongs to the Lord. Verse 31. Whoever would redeem any of the tithe must add a fifth of the value to it. Every tithe of the herd and flock, every 10th animal that passes under the shepherd's rod, will be holy to the Lord. No one may pick out the good from the bad or make any substitution. If anyone does make a substitution, both animal and a substitute become holy and cannot be redeemed. These are the commands of the Lord he gave to Moses at Mount Sinai for the Israelites. Okay, let's go back and talk about this here. It says you were to give everything to the Lord. Again, I have my sheep here. Okay, so as I have my sheep, I have, let's say, 100 sheep. Out of those 100 sheep, 10 were dedicated to the Lord. And I was just to take the blanket 10 out. Okay, not pick and choose and go, oh, which ones are lame and crippled and so forth. God said, when you did that, okay, I'll go to an example. If I had 10 sheep. If I picked out like the worst sheep that was blind and couldn't see and it was about to die, and I picked out that sheep and I said, you know what, I'm giving this sheep. God said, that's not acceptable. Okay. And he said, the sheep that you exchanged for it is also holy to the Lord. So the sheep that I had originally dedicated that was just fine is also holy to the Lord. So then God's getting 2 sheep out of my 10 instead of just 1. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. God was not playing games here about giving to him, and what he was saying here in yesterday's episode and the day before was, if you make a promise to God, I'm serious about it, and you need to be serious too. And so there's a price to be paid, a redemption price to be paid, if you change your mind with that. Okay, and then with the tithe, God said, I'm serious about that too. And it needs to be like out of everything that you earn. Okay, the produce that you have, and the corn that you're growing, and the cows that you're growing, and the sheep that you're growing, all that, a tenth of it belongs to me. Okay, and don't be playing games of I'm going to give the crop that died to the Lord and the sheep that died to the Lord. Okay, he wants just picked right out of there. Okay, so that's the bottom line. So it's a basic thing, and we need to really live by that today. Just give God a tenth of what you earn. Okay, and that's it. Pretty simple and straightforward. Okay, hey, thanks for watching. I am a regular dude walking in the Word, and we close the book on Leviticus for this session here. Join us tomorrow as we start a new book of the Bible, and we will be going to the New Testament. And you'll have to join us tomorrow to find out what book that is that we're going to be looking at and going through. And then we'll come back after we finish that book and go back probably into Numbers after that. So, hey, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Lord's blessing to you.